all heard those sayings that people don't leave jobs, they leave bad managers. And there's some data to support that a bad manager pushes people away. So does that make the opposite true? Do people stay for good managers? Can people managers really improve employee performance and job satisfaction throughout the organization? Here's what I know. People want to feel heard, respected, and valued in your organization. And your people managers, they're one of the most important ways you can achieve that. So how do we develop our people managers into the leaders we need? Today, I'm going to give you 3 behaviors that you can develop in your people managers to see real results. Let's dive in. It's Learning for Good. All right, are you focused on your people managers this year? Are you looking to develop them? Are you hoping that investing in them can improve employee performance throughout the organization or increase job satisfaction or employee engagement? If so, this is the episode for you. I'm looking at 3 different behaviors that we can develop in our people managers to make them better leaders within our organization. The first one we're going to look at is trust. Your people managers need to establish trust within their team. The second one we're going to look at is setting clear expectations. Your people managers need to be able to set those clear expectations with their team members. And then the third thing we're going to look at is support and feedback. So your people managers need to be able to provide that ongoing support and that feedback to their team so that everybody is really clear on how things are going and what might need to change to be more effective. So let's jump in with first one, establishing trust. So building relationships is an essential part of establishing trust. You want to build relationships inside and outside of the team. And so the people manager really needs to spend time and effort and energy on building those relationships. We use relationships to empathize, to influence, to act as an ally, to encourage well-being, and so much more. So those relationships are key, and they are a foundational piece of establishing trust. We also want our team leaders, our people managers, to be transparent about what's happening within the organization and within the team. If they have information that they can share, they need to be sharing it so that the people on the team feel informed and are confident in what's happening in the organization. And along with that people manager can be open and honest with their team members. And that could be about things that are going on in the organization, but it could also just be about the team, right? What does the team member need to do or not do to be successful? And we'll get into that a little bit more with feedback as well. But that helps establish trust. If I look at my people manager and I can say, I have a good relationship with this person, they're being as transparent and open and honest as they can be, I am more likely to trust them and follow them. And another piece of this process of establishing trust is to listen. So we want to help our people managers listen more effectively. Instead of, going into their team and casting a vision or providing direction, we want them to take the time to listen to what their team members have to say. What are their experiences like on a regular basis? What are their hopes for the organization or for the team? What's working for them? What's not working for them? Because there will be some sphere of influence, some locus of control that people manager has. And they can make changes within their team to make sure that the team feels heard and valued and respected. So all of these things go into establishing trust, and your people manager can do that within their team. We can develop the skills of the people manager so that they are able to go in and establish trust within their team. Now, the second thing we want our people managers to be able to do is set clear expectations. So I have heard it said that the number one killer of performance is unclear expectations. Here's the thing. Your people need to know what you need from them, what you expect from them. So we want to be clear, and your people managers need to be really clear about tasks and deadlines and intended outcomes. Be clear about how you want your staff, how you want your team to engage with other people, whether it's with each other on the team or with people outside of the team. We want to be clear and we want to communicate those expectations consistently, because that's how we start to set those clear expectations and how our teams start to recognize what good employee performance looks like and what it looks like to be a thriving member of that team. So we can develop our people managers into leaders who can set clear expectations with their teams. Now, the last thing that we want to look at is providing support and feedback. So again, we're looking at that people manager. What can they do within their team? If they're asking their team members to do something, they can make sure their team members have the resources they need to do that thing. If they're asking their team members to do something, they can remove barriers that might prevent the team member from accomplishing whatever that thing is. And we also want to make sure that our people managers are continuously giving their staff teams feedback, because they need to know, our staff teams need to know what is going well and what could be improved. They don't want to guess what's in the people manager's head. They want to know, I'm doing well, or I need to work on this one thing. And so giving that support and giving that feedback consistently allows them to do this. So those are 3 things that are a great focus for your people managers. And you can develop these behaviors through a people manager workshop. You can do series of lunch and learns, have a people manager retreat where you just carve out a day and dedicate it to developing these particular behaviors. Or you could do a more formal training process if that's what you'd like to do. Now, lots of different ways to develop our people managers within these 3 behaviors. But if you want support creating that workshop or that training or whatever it is, my team is here for you. We'd love to help you get the exact solution that you need to achieve your organization's professional development goals. So if you want to develop your people managers, we want to help you. So that's it for today. 3 areas to focus on with your people managers. And if you like this video, if you want more content like this, go ahead and hit subscribe for more. I'll see you next time on Learning for Good.